like, no, we totally went to high school. I know you. Your full name is, your parents live at.
We are live now.
Yeah, which is why I didn't specify a name or an address,
good.
John. I'm aware of myself.
Just making sure.
I didn't go that far as I recall. He ultimately told me to fuck off because I was promoting the channel too much.
Our channel?
I guess it. Yes, exactly. I was like, you ever want to come on Game That Tune? Twitch.tv/Game That Tune. He's like, I'm deleting these messages. Stop fucking promoting your channel. So, yeah. I was like, I wasn't promoting. I was inviting you on to August Absurdity, but oh well.
Did you type with slurs?
I just want to make fun.
Like,
dude, yeah. I slurred the typing real bad.
True.
Twitch. Oh, God.
And you type in like hiccup. And then you start typing the words to some song.
And then you just go,
I don't know what love is.
You beat me to it.
So if someone wants to subscribe for emotes, $5.
I just gotta say, you got a butt that won't quit.
Get out of here.
You that I went to high school with, and here is your full first and last name.
All right.
I'm gonna do that. Next time I pop into the.
I'm gonna dox somebody.
No. Next time I pop into the GTT radio chat, I'm just be like, "Yeah, it's me. I'm here. I'm a little drunk. Something emotes $5."
How many of these is David gonna send?
It just keeps doing it.
All right. You guys ready to start?
Yes.
All right.
Wait,
I'm
recording.
Okay. I'll wait for confirmation from everybody. David, are you ready?
Yes, I will. I didn't have my audio recorder pulled up.
All right. Jesse, you ready?
Yes, and don't forget the thingy.
The line, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse, can you DM it to me on Twitter real quick, actually? Because I can't pull up this chat while we're streaming because it messes up all my boxes.
Okay, yeah. I'm doing that now.
I think it's important that we get this established while we are live.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
John, are you ready?
I don't know, man. We'll just see.
All right.
Line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. What is going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Game That Tune. August Absurdity in the house once again. It's your boy John Harrington here. We've got the challengers, me and John Regan. Say hey.
Hey.
We've got the challenger, David Fleming. Say hey.
Hey.
And we've got the Game That Tune champion, August Absurdity King, Jesse Moore. Jesse, say hey.
Hey.
Hell yeah, fellas. Welcome back to Game That Tune's August Absurdity, the annual tournament, head-to-head action, Game That Tune video game music guessing game action, where we go head-to-head trying to guess each other's games based on the music and we take the game somewhat seriously for this 1 month out of the year. It's the most serious business that we have here on Game That Tune, besides eventually finding a replacement for Johnny. But no, it's our most serious competitive action in the entire year. It's like a month of WrestleMania. It's like a whole SummerSlam stretched out across a whole month. I'm trying to think of what's a more important pay-per-view than WrestleMania, Jesse.
Wouldn't a whole SummerSlam across an entire month be a condensed SummerSlam? Because summer is 3 months.
Well, no, but a SummerSlam only lasts like 4 hours for one time in August. So taking SummerSlam and stretching it out across 4 Wednesdays makes it like, it's a super SummerSlam sandwich. That's August absurdity, baby. It might not be the premier event, but it's 4 fantastic events stretched out across an entire August. Anyway, I'm rambling and trying to make wrestling comparisons here. I'm trying to find my groove and feel myself, because we got a fantastic show coming up for you tonight. Normally, depending on how many weeks there are in August, how many shows we have available, we do different things. This one, there's going to be 4 weeks, so we got the condensed August absurdity planned, and the best way that we could come up with to start off August absurdity with the maximum level of absurdity was to rely on not ourselves. We had to go outside the box. We had to bring in some ringers from the outside. We had to honor the fans. We love our fans. We do it for you guys. And so it was time to start off August Absurdity with the Game That Tune August Absurdity all fan request free play tip-off classic. Johnny, hit it.
Game That Tune. Free play.
Remember Dick Boss?
I love Butthole Hump Hump because I'm John Harrington.
And let me tell you something, Regan sucks.
Here is my best David impression. Look at my beard. Shantae is my wife too. Have you heard my Scottish accent? Look at my massive dong.
Fuck geology.
God fucking damn it, Johnny. You do this shit every fucking week.
I love the bone roller coaster. Coleslaw's delicious. I don't care what you guys say. So don't worry, Johnny. I got your back.
Hi, this is Louis Bastrop III. I'm a longtime listener and a first-time caller. I just want to say that shout out to John. You could grow a killer mullet if you put your mind to it, my friend. And if we could get a live-action version of Game That Tune, that would be wonderful this August. Thank you.
GTT is definitely the place to be.
Representing from GTT, figure I'd leave a message for your August absurdity. Keep on doing what you got to do, and we enjoy it.
Wow. You might want to bring a mop bucket. I might have jizzed in my pants just a little bit. So there's a little bit of a cleanup on aisle meat.
Monsties.
Also, butt sex is great.
Go poop your pants, Big Mama.
Mother Brain's gonna make you suck that dick. Mother Brain gonna suck all our fans' dicks. Oh!
How absurd!
What? Yep, we put the free play jingle in the hands of the fans this month, and they did not disappoint. We reached out to our fans to call into the GTT hotline and provide some of their favorite Game That Tune moments or versions of Game That Tune moments. And the responses ranged from the ridiculous to the missed the assignment to the unusable. So we want to thank everybody who called in for that fan request free play. That was fantastic.
I would have used those.
No, that's there will be no bonus content. They've been deleted. They don't exist anymore, guys. So we've got a fantastic supersized fan appreciation show coming up for you guys. 7 games. In fact, we're going even higher than the normal amount of games to start. I don't know how we can start things off with more absurdity. Truly, it's gonna be a fantastic show, man. And I'm trying to get into the competitive spirit. I'm feeling kind of.
Well, maybe I can spark your flame, John.
Oh, please.
Because I got something to say to you specifically.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, let's just say that this is pretty much a triple threat match. Like Johnny, let's just agree Johnny has no chance at all. So let's just assume this is a triple threat match.
Watch out, Johnny's getting serious.
God, somebody clip that.
And I mean, they say all men are created equal. But you look at me and you look at Samoa John, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally you go one-on-one with another VGM podcaster. You got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got 25% at best to beat me. And then you add David Fleming to the mix. Your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way tonight, you got a 33 1/3 chance of winning, but I got a 66 2/3 chance of winning because David Fleming knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa John, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance of winning tonight. But then you take my 75% chance of winning. If we was to go one-on-one, then add 66 2/3%, and I got 141 2/3 chance of winning tonight. See, John, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you tonight. See, I'm going to break it down for you all, ladies. Would you rather be with me or would you rather be with John?
Well, I think John's kind of nice,
Hey, thank you, John.
See, you're one of those guys that likes romance. I'm going to talk to all my freaks out there. Would you rather come home to me, a genetic freak, to be satisfied every night, or go home to that fat-ass Samoa John? See, tonight we're going to win, and I'm going to be the world champion.
Game 1.
Oh, okay. Just jumping right in, huh?
All right. This game was once described as if Mario Tennis and Smash Bros. Had a baby and it was raised by European DJs who love baseball.
Give me one little funky beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Sounds so funky to me. Isn't it? Knocking down the house. Funky fresh beats. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Ain't nothing like a real thing. Rock the rock on 'em funky. Cause the beat is funky. Give me that funky music. Wanna go back a groovin' Funky fresh beats. Now fuck it, don't it? A breakdown. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Take it to the bridge. Ow. Sounds so funky to me. Ow. Give me that funky music. Rock the rock on 'em funky. Cause the beat is funky. Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. I love it. On 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Ain't nothing like a real thing. Give me one beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one beat. Give me one little funky beat, boy. Give me one little funky beat. Funky fresh beats.
God, this game has such a good soundtrack. All right, what you guys got? Let's see. Johnny says Saturday Night Fever 2000. And David and John both say Lethal League Blaze, and that is correct. This is Lethal League Blaze on the it's on a bunch of stuff now. I most recently played it on Game Pass, of course, and this game is super cool. Like, it's basically like kind of like Pong / dodgeball, but okay, there's two characters. It's like a fighting game.
Would you say it's like if Mario Tennis and Smash Brothers had a baby, and that baby was raised by European DJs who like baseball?
Yes.
Okay,
I
cool.
would. Because there's a baseball, and you're trying to knock it into the other player, and so if you touch it, it changes to your color, and if they knock it back, because you can like knock it back, that's how you make it go back and forth, and it goes faster and faster and faster and faster, and it's crazy. Like, it's real cool. When you knock someone out with the ball, it'll like pause for a second, and like spin around all dramatic, like, and it's really cool. There's different characters. It's very fighting game like.
I was gonna
But-
say,
How much is it? How much like Windjammers is it?
It's actually a lot like Windjammers, except instead of trying to score a goal, you're trying to hit the other player with the ball.
Dope.
So like basically you knock the ball back or you get hit with it. And if you get hit with it, that's bad. So you got to have your timing right, because sometimes the ball gets going so fast. And there are sometimes power-ups that you can get, like you can get a remote control explosive ball, or you can make portals open up so the ball just starts coming out of different areas and different things like that. It's a really, really cool game. It's one of those real like hybrid games, I guess, like where they just throw a bunch of different things together and it's fun.
Yeah, it seems rather postmodern.
Yeah.
The characters look crazy. I'm looking at one character now who kind of looks like if Pac-Man was like a theme park mascot.
Yeah,
because it's just like a dude in like a normal suit and everything, but he's wearing like a giant Pac-Man type head.
I like to play as the crocodile.
What?
And,
what crocodiles?
there's a crocodile in the game.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how much of a crocodile? Is he a crocodile, or is he like?
He's
based on what I'm seeing in this game, he's gonna be a crocodile who actually is like Soundwave from the fucking Transformers, and it's not gonna make any sense.
He's a crocodile that wears like a coat, and he has like headphones on, and I think his tail might be metallic.
All right, now we're talking.
He's a pretty cool crocodile. There's also a skateboarding robot I like to play as too. Go ahead, David.
I was gonna say, it's like he kind of looks like if there was a crocodile in Jet Set Radio.
Pretty much. A lot of the characters remind me of Jet Set Radio characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
now that I've got the actual wiki pulled up, he looks vaguely like a even cooler Vector the Crocodile, which is crazy because Vector the Crocodile is already the coolest crocodile in history. So for them to take it to that level, they really went somewhere.
You can play as a boombox robot.
That's what I was referencing before.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the guy who seems to have like Wolverine claws, except they're electrical plugs.
Yeah, he's cool too. Or the cop that has like one big handcuff that he like can grab the ball with and stuff. It's a silly, silly, fun game.
Yeah, it looks rad though, man. Because it looks like, if I'm kind of leaning it properly, it kind of take also the cell shaded art style from like Jet Set Radio and shit. And,
oh yeah.
Yeah, man. This why didn't I know about this before literally just now? Like,
I don't
why am
know.
I only just learning about this?
I didn't learn about it until it came on Game Pass. I was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Wait, this game looks awesome."
Wait.
And I was like, "Man, I want to use it soon." And then Sparty Cat threw it in the Discord, and I was like, "Holy shit! This is a sign. I've got to pick this." And I even sent him a real nice message. I'm like, "Holy shit, Sparty Cat! I want to use this game so bad. Thank you."
I mean, John, I think we're okay because yes, the game is on Game Pass, but I'm looking up at it now, and apparently it's coming to Nintendo Switch in 2020. So, like, pretty soon we should be able to pick this up.
Yeah.
Can't wait, baby! Can't wait. I love those well updated wikis. That's my shit. No, apparently it's out. Hold on, let's see. I've got the Switch page pulled up for it. Now.
Oh,
what?
Yeah. So we should probably play it. David,
Yeah,
I think we owe it to ourselves and to Jesse and to Sparty Cat to go play this game because I'm wondering, or actually, Jesse, you've been playing it. Can you play this online? Can I play David in this if we both buy it for Switch?
Yeah, if you both have Switch, you can probably play each other. Yeah,
that's good. That's very
There's
good.
Online. I've played. Oh my god, I played online a few times, and the battles get so intense because like that ball gets moving so fast, and if you're on the game, you're hitting it back and forth. They're hitting it back and forth, and it's you're on the edge of your seat playing this game.
Yeah, no, this looks dope as fuck, man. I don't know what it is, like how things like this miss me completely, but Man, I wish that hadn't missed me completely. This game came out fucking 7 years ago, and now it's on Switch. I should know about this. I should fucking be playing this. This son of a bitch.
It's neat.
David, why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. This seems like one of those games that pops up on my radar. Like, I don't...
It definitely feels like a David game. And a
like,
John
I don't
game.
get like a ton of indie games or like weird offbeat games, or like I don't have a ton of things downloaded on my Switch, but every once in a while there's a game that hits the eShop that just pops up on my radar. It's like, I have to play this. And this definitely feels like it should have been one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels like kind of thing that, yes, if you saw it on like a little Switch sale, or even if it was just well like promoted within the Switch eShop like infrastructure, like you know, whenever it came out, if you just happened to be looking that day and it was like one of their featured games, I feel like it would have grabbed you, because it's like, hey, look, it's a cel-shaded Jet Set Radio baseball fighting game with Naganuma beats. Buy this game.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I literally went onto the Nintendo site to add it to my wish list to look at later, and as soon as I hit add to wish list, there's the download demo. It's like, fuck yeah, I'm getting a demo of this game.
I love a good demo, man. See, and that's the thing, because I love every idea about this game. Do I need to actually buy it? The demo will decide. Like, I've played a lot of good demos, and I gotta say, I'm pretty good at buying through the demo. Like, I usually have a pretty good eye for like, oh yeah, I actually do want that. Let me play the demo a little bit, and yeah, man, that's good to know, David. It's time to demo this and then start streaming this every night, you and me versus each other. Lethal League Blazing, Game That Tune style, August Absurdity. And if it has crossplay, then Jesse's in too. Johnny, we'll see about it. But I think it's time to get it going, man.
I think it's 4 players too.
Oh my god. Okay, so like I'm continuing to look at this game, and they have like DLC packs, including costume packs. I was like, I don't know that I want to drop money on the costume packs. One of them is for the mascot Candyman guy, which turns his head into Saturn, and it changes his weapon from a cane to a saxophone. It's like, okay, well, I'm buying that because that's dope as hell.
All right, so Johnny, did you get all that?
I'm buying this on Steam right now.
It's time, John. It's time to own this game. Man, that's fucking dope. I don't want to drag this on too long, but I do want to say that, speaking of DLC, that reminded me, David, we talked about Monkey Ball in the last couple episodes. Did you see the thing they were talking about for Banana Mania? Have you heard about this Jet Set Radio character that's going to be in there?
Yes, and I kind of want to get the game just for that.
I mean, seriously, for those that don't know, is it Beat from Jet Set Radio? Beat. Yeah, you can play Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania as Beat, and it turns all the bananas into little spray cans. 10 out of 10, game of the year, Sega love letter to itself. It's, man, you got to have it. Just, yeah. So yeah, let's all get Lethal League blazing, and let's get Super Monkey Ball fucking Radio Future when it comes out. And man, it's gonna be a fucking. I mean, summer's almost over, but I think it's still got a pretty good chance of being a pretty fucking hot summer if we get these games going, guys. Jesse, fantastic pick.
Thank you, Sparty Cat.
I was gonna say that's the thing. It's not your pick, so thank the requester for it. And if there's nothing else, we gotta. I hope we have more Naganuma beats. Did anybody else request fucking Hideki Naganuma games? Because I mean, that's a tough first act to live up to, guys.
I don't think. Oh shit! Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on a second. Something wrong with my headphones here. Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can hear you. Sorry, are we moving on?
Not heard you.
We were moving on, John. Nobody was saying anything.
Okay.
Game 2.
All right, so I don't know how we introduce these fan submitted requests, but guys, we reached out to several fans for their submissions for this episode. So we received this one from Mork. Thank you, Mork. Fantastic request. And Mork called into the Game That Tune hotline with this voicemail trivia. So let's hear that.
This game features multiplayer where you can invade another player's world, kill them, and earn yourself rewards in the process. The devs of the game actually use this mechanic to punish anyone that had the game before release date by sending very high-level NPCs after anyone that was playing before they were supposed to. This pretty much stopped any progress you could make.
All right, guys, I see answers coming up, and I think the only logical way to do this is that one at a time, we show our answers and read aloud what we said. So, champion goes first or champion goes last?
Champion goes last.
Yep.
Johnny, what did you say for this game? You say it yourself. I'm not reading it.
Texas.
All right. David, what you got?
I said Skate 69. Thanks, Tay.
I said Dark Souls. Jesse?
I said Dark Souls.
Hell yeah. Let's see if we get a couple of points here.
You've done a lot of Souls likes, but you've never done Dark Souls. It was Dark Souls.
Hell yeah.
Yeehaw.
Nice.
Darn
Johnny,
tootin'.
there's typically sounds that accompany. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So Dark Souls. Dare I say, maybe you've heard of it. Actually, David, have you heard of this game?
I have heard of this game just because I know of many games that are like it. Breath of the Wild, Bloodborne. I literally had someone tell me that parts of Mario Odyssey were like Dark Souls.
Whoa!
What?
Hot take.
Yeah, there was a guy that I used to work with who's like, oh, my favorite.
Too.
It's like my
He's
favorite.
dead now. I killed him.
It's like my favorite kingdom in Mario Odyssey is when you find that like decrepit castle and you fight that dragon, and it's just like Dark Souls.
Come on.
And I'm like, don't ever fucking talk to me
that
again.
person.
Like, no.
Wow.
when Mario Odyssey abruptly becomes Dark Souls because you fight one realistic looking dragon. Like, oh yeah, you got us, bro. That wow, what a dynamite take.
I think
it's a Souls like, all right.
I think we just found our next guest for the show, guys. We
Yeah,
gotta
David,
bring this guy on.
Yeah, he said he's the new Johnny. He's ready. What? Oh
wow.
Sorry, I'm still like hacking out what's at that one. That makes no sense.
So yeah,
Dark Souls. I haven't actually played Dark Souls, but you do possess things with a colorful hat, right? That's the mechanic. You fight a lot of bosses with precision hat throwing.
No,
I know of Dark Souls. I don't know that I will ever play Dark Souls because this is a game that seems designed to piss off me specifically. Like, very grim, dark, realistic game that is hard as balls. Like,
Right.
I am not interested in this at all.
That's the thing. I've always remained like slightly interested in it. Like, and what was it? The one that came out before it was Demon Souls. I bought that and played it for a little while, and it's like, yeah, no, I don't think this is for me. Like, little grim dark, just the, like, I don't know, the whole precision combat. It wasn't the thing for me at the time. And then Dark Souls comes out and it's just the sequel to Demon Souls, and somehow it gets this reputation for being like this weird, like, pinnacle of game design that everybody's going to compare things to for the next decade. And I was like, okay, fuck, did I miss the Dark Souls train? Like, and the answer is yes, I missed the fucking Dark Souls train. So now my question is, like, is it too late in 2021 to want to play Dark Souls? Like, should we bother if we never did?
I always feel that way.
Yeah. I mean, because that's the thing. At this point, there have been so many other games that have come out that have been declared the Dark Souls of blank, or, Souls-likes in some way.
Like Mario Odyssey.
Like Super Mario Odyssey. I played Super Mario Odyssey, so I basically played Dark Souls, right?
Yeah, basically.
Well, I mean, like,
I heard from some idiot podcast that Hollow Knight is a Souls-like.
Well, and that's what I mean. Like, is a Souls-like game basically just a hard game?
That's my question too, David.
Like, is that what makes it Souls-like? It's just, oh wow, this game is hard. Super Meat Boy. That's such a Souls-like.
That's the thing. Fucking kids these days don't say hard.
That's a splatformer.
Ooh, see, and that's a good word. I like a good splatformer. Celeste, bit of a splatformer.
That is not what I think of when I hear splatformer.
But see, Celeste, kind of the Dark Souls of splatformers.
What do you think of, David? Like a transformer that's just like coming?
I'm sure David thinks of. I was going to say, I think David thinks of Splatoon.
But that's not even a platforming
that is
game.
exactly what I was thinking of, John. But thank you.
It's got jumping and traversal challenges in the single player mode and stuff, right?
It's more shooter,
absolutely. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but the shooties, they splat, and so you shoot and splat and
I
jump.
mean, they're literally called splat bombs.
Yeah,
that you throw
so you do a little splatforming. Super Meat Boy and Splatoon,
All
you
right.
do splatformers.
So I'm going to call it coming the shooties from now on.
Oh man, here come the shooties.
Woomy.
Why does your ejaculate sound like a fart?
Yeah.
Well, it's been like the 5th time, so it's all like dust coming out.
Also, I can't wait for that clip to pop up in another free play jingle.
It's bound to happen, baby. But yeah, like, I like the ideas in Dark Souls. I just don't know. I mean, like, that's the thing. So they've made so many other games that are quote unquote like Dark Souls, or a Souls-like. That, like, do you need to play Dark Souls at this point? Like,
no, they're not connected.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, like, if Dark Souls is like the OG, do you need to play it to appreciate, like, Ghost of Tsushima or some shit?
Well, that's not a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, I know it's not a Dark Souls game, Jesse. I'm talking about how it's been compared over, like, entirely too much to hard precision boss battling type games for the last 10 years. Like, if Dark Souls didn't do it for me, can I just play a game that somebody said is a lot like Dark Souls? Do I, if I don't want to play Dark Souls, can I play Bloodborne? Can I play?
I hear a lot of people say that Bloodborne is the one to get into.
Right.
because it's more attack focused.
I like that.
You have to be more aggressive in that one. But that's all stuff I've heard in numerous podcasts.
Right.
So
I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. Again, the ideas in play. A lot of them seem intriguing to me. Like a somewhat open world, you're exploring. Some people have compared them and called them like some sort of a 3D Metroidvania. They've compared them favorably to Metroid Prime. You're exploring and figuring out how the world's connected, and the game's guiding you towards challenges and things. And the boss battles are all requiring a precision and ridiculousness that demands mastery on your part. It sounds like things that are cool in a game, but I don't know. Somehow it missed me, and I'm wondering if I need to ever consider revisiting it, or if I can just look up a better Souls-like that more matches my interests. Like, fucking Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I played and enjoyed that. It had precision boss battles and all kinds of crazy shit going on. It didn't have an open world, but it had, it had some cool shit going on. Is that a Souls-like? I don't know. It's the comparison's overdone, is my point. So, where does one go these days? Do you got to go to Dark Souls? Do you got to buy Demon Souls for the goddamn PlayStation 5? Or
I hear that's good.
Can you just find the one that's right for you? Can you find the Souls-like that's right for you? Johnny, describe to me the Souls-like that would be right for you.
One that's either got incredibly very deep lore that I can get into, or so little lore I don't have to worry about it. Those are my two extremes. I can't have a little bit of lore. Example, Hollow Knight. You mentioned that earlier. That has a lot of fucking lore, and I got really into it for whatever reason. It's one of the few games in the past 10 years where I've given a shit about the lore.
Okay.
And it's got precision boss battles, and would I call it Souls-like? No. But, it sounds like it's checking a lot of the Souls boxes, I guess.
Oh, that's the thing. They're very broad boxes.
Yeah.
Hard bosses is a box,
Johnny,
apparently. Yeah.
Johnny, you're missing the obvious answer here. We're looking for your favorite Souls-like, which is a game that has a distinguishable art style, a giant interconnected world with platforming that you're encouraged to explore, and hard boss fights. Sonic Mania is your favorite Souls-like.
Well, there's not really a whole lot of platforming in Souls games.
Yeah. Also, David, have you played Sonic Mania? Those bosses are fucking easy, man. I can just cheese my way through most of them. They're really not
Sonic
hard.
Mania bosses famously required no precision.
Yeah,
it's delightful. I love Sonic Mania.
Yeah, I just get hit, lose my rings, get the ring, hit him again. It's fine.
No mastery whatsoever.
Apparently, I was playing that game all wrong.
Yeah, you tried to try to avoid the boss. Just let yourself get hit, get the ring, hit him again. You're good to go.
Yeah, dum-dum. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Did you just call me a dum-dum?
Yeah, for playing Sonic Mania the way that me and Johnny didn't play it. What are you trying to keep your fucking high scores or something?
I like to
trying
welcome
trying to get the cool bonus.
I like to welcome our special guest this week, the Great Gazoo.
Ouch.
We have Harvey Korman back from the dead?
Sorry, I didn't realize the Great Gazoo had fucking ownership over the term dum-dum.
I think he does.
They don't, but there's a certain candy company
That
that
is
would
what I
like to
thought.
speak with you.
Yeah, all right. Well, God, we need them as a sponsor so I can keep calling David a fucking idiot. Anyway.
I believe it's fucking dum-dum.
Yeah, that's what we got to call you from now on, David. You fucking dum-dum. But yeah, Dark Souls, a cool game with many intriguing ideas that obviously is well liked by a lot of people because they've had their ideas copied into numerous other games. They've made sequels. I'd like to think that I would like to play a game like this at some point, but again, given my past experience playing Demon Souls for that one time that I played it, I don't know. Again, I'll wait for the Super Mario Odyssey 2, and then we'll really just get back into the Souls formula and see how that feels. Or I'm sorry, David, Breath of the Wild?
Because it was a big, huge, expansive world that you could explore, and the enemies would fuck you up.
Right. Okay. So yeah, open world means Dark Souls. Fuck Dark
No.
Souls. Mork, I love you, man. Thanks for the request, Johnny. Keep it going, man.
Game 3.
More Dark Souls?
Dark Souls 2.
Guys! Oh no! All right, guys. So, despite this game having dated graphics and animations and a general lack of polish, the game's developers still managed to work in quite a few details not often seen in games with higher budgets, including all NPCs having fully rendered daily life schedules and being fully animated, entering and leaving their cars and buildings and doing other activities. Characters sleep under properly animated bed sheets. The game's mirrors render real-time reflections. Characters' ties are rendered independently of their suits. Each character's suit has a fully modeled and textured undershirt, which will only be seen a handful of times in cutscenes in which the character has taken off their jacket. And the sound of fluorescent light bulbs is omnipresent in the game's hotel, a detail that the creative team picked up during a research trip. All right, guys, who's feeling great?
I feel like that last song gave me a good hint.
Good. I hope it did. Johnny's got an answer. It's coming up. Johnny says fluorescent light bulbs. Get out of here. Sadly incorrect. David has a great guess. Andy Griffith, a video game. Wrong show, David. You're close. And Jesse says MDK? Murder, death, kill? Damn, dude. No, that's sadly incorrect. Everybody's wrong. Oh, I thought I replaced that sound. Damn it. Thought we replaced that with the Metal Gear Solid sound, John. What happened?
We did that on the other computer, and I haven't updated this computer.
Okay, fair enough. No, guys, this is a game called Deadly Premonition.
I know that is a thing that exists.
I thought
this concludes my knowledge of this game.
Moving on. Thank you very much, Silver Nova, for the request. Game 4. We can talk briefly about this because, yes, I only know about this game in brief as well because I was, culling through the requests in the Discord. I was like, oh, Deadly Premonition. That sounds like, I don't know. I thought I'd bring like the kind of horror vibe to August Absurdity. I feel like I tend to overlook things like that. So I checked it out and it's like got a murder mystery thing and, detective in a small town. And then I started listening to the soundtrack and turns out that's not it at all. It's, apparently it's pretty much Twin Peaks, the game.
Interesting.
Just like a very odd, janky detective game set in a weird town with a bunch of quirky characters and a bunch of. They've gone back and declared this like this one's games as art. It's like it could just be a weird fucking janky game, but yeah, sure, we'll never know.
I do have a question before Johnny gets the opportunity to ask it. based on that comparison, do you get to play as Kyle MacLachlan?
I mean, I assume that's whom you're playing as. You're playing as his, kind of counterpart the entire time. You're playing the male detective lead of the show, or of the game, excuse me. Yes, so
okay.
You're an FBI agent sent to a small town, and you start uncovering weirdness. Yeah, I don't want to admit, too greatly that I haven't finished Twin Peaks.
I just want to know, John, have you told David Finch that you think Twin Peaks is quote janky?
Yes, I call him David Finch for short, and I say, David Finch, the show, it's showing its age a little bit. You got these dated graphics and all this just uncategorizable weirdness going on. Listen to me, Finch.
Listen to me, Finch.
It's not all that appealing to watch this show these days.
This game kind of reminds me of like the golden age of video games when you'd be walking through Blockbuster and you would see like a cover and be like, oh, that looks badass. And then you play it and it's nothing like that. Because I'm looking at the like, based on the cover, it looks like a Resident Evil type game, like hunting monsters with a gun and shooting them. There's a guy in the shadows with a giant hatchet, and then
there's like a screaming woman's face with a blindfold on. It says Deadly Premonition. I mean, it sounds like some kind of Resident Evil ripoff, or just even if it's not a zombie thing, it sounds like just like a straight up horror game. Looks like
looking at the screenshot, and it's like a dude in a suit walking through like a lounge with like a text prompt. Like,
yeah,
I don't think this is the same game.
So, John,
no, I don't. Yeah.
Have you ever walked up to David Lynch and said, "Hey, David Finch, your show is janky"? God damn it!
It's okay. Because your mistake made me think it was David Fincher that made Twin Peaks. So thank you for setting me off on that path.
How different would that be?
Yeah, I mean, I'd still watch it. David Lynch, David Fincher, both good guys. Both have the sounds of David and Inch in their names. Good fellas.
As we all know, there's nothing better than David and some inches.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Oh, David, you love talking about your Mondo dong.
I mean, did you not hear the impression of me? Like,
I know, it's just you're living up to it, man. You are fucking games is art, motherfucker. This is fantastic. Wow, you're about that life. You're just about that fucking dropping references to your dick life. I like it, David.
We're talking about your dick. You are games as art.
I'm saying
what?
You talked about your dick. That's very David Finchian of you.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, this I kind of wish that we had Dell on the show, because this feels like a super Dell game. Shout out to Dell, who did not get to make a request as far as I know for tonight's show. But yeah, just a bizarre PS2, PS3 era game in which you're, I don't know, walking around having janky interactions with people in like
that's just my life,
dude. I mean, yeah, games is art, games is life. Games is life imitating art. It looks interesting. Like, that's the thing. From what I've read, initially the reception on this was wildly mixed, and they've got people have gone on to be like, oh, it's an art game. It's like, no, this game sucks. It's like, well, which is it? Who knows? Hard to say, but it's something.
I always hate when things do that, when it's like, oh, we're going the so bad it's good route, intentional, ironic bad. It's like, no, you just made a shitty thing.
And that's the thing. Like, I would like to play this, but I honestly kind of need to know, but going into it, like, okay, like, am I going to enjoy this in like a satisfying way, or am I going to enjoy this in like watching The Room kind of way? Like, because it makes a difference how you got to get in the right headspace. Like, if I'm going into this thinking I'm eating a steak and you serve me Tommy Wiseau's The Room,
what if you dump water on the steak? Have a sloppy steak.
Is that a reference I'm not getting?
Yeah. You don't like sloppy steaks?
I'm just imagining you sitting down at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, and instead of like a nice filet mignon covered with a peppercorn glaze or peppercorn sauce, They
Glaze.
just hand you a DVD of Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Yeah.
I like to imagine
$90.
that's what they serve you. Like it's just a plate with some garnish and a DVD in the center of it.
And they made you, and of course you forgot to bring a jacket, so they made you put on a jacket,
Right.
and then they hand you this DVD for $90.
Yeah, and it's it's served on a 500-degree plate. The DVD is just searing melted.
So much
Yeah.
butter.
Covered in butter. Just swimming
God
in it.
damn it! You made me put on a jacket for The Room.
Yeah. I mean,
Hi, Mark.
I would like to play this game. It's out on Switch. It's gotten a re-release. Like, I'm intrigued by the idea of this game. I just don't want it to be a huge fucking waste of my time where I'm playing. I'm like, this is so stupid. Like,
I bet if you played it with like some friends, and you're like drinking and stuff.
See, yeah,
it'd probably be a lot of fun.
That's probably what it is. That okay, so one of us needs to get this and play it, and we'll all just hang out and watch them play it. And that'll be the new Game That Tune movie nights. We'll do Game That Tune Deadly Premonition nights.
I kind of feel like they might have gone like that they were trying to do. I don't think they were trying to do bad on purpose, because I'm looking at the graphics of this game and I was like,
Right.
okay, so it's like some of the textures are weird and like very odd animations and like super blocky people and everything. It's like, okay, yeah, that's like a classic older adventure game that they kind of brought back. It's like, oh no, this was released on PS3 at Xbox 360. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, from what I've seen of it, it looks more like a PS2 game with some like, some upscaled whatnot. Nothing about this game, like, this is coming out around the times of, your Uncharted's and your Grand Theft Autos and, your fucking LA Noirs and shit. Games in which people are kind of, in, gaming circles like, oh, wow, games are like, just as good as movies. It's like, this game is like, no, we're not as good as a movie. We're not anywhere near that. Like, our characters just kind of sway and the animations all suck ass. But, like, your mileage may vary. Like, you might find this game relentlessly charming, or you might think this is the stupidest fucking game of all time. It's kind of tough. Jury's out. You got to play it for yourself. So I think that's it. I think we got to play this, guys, together. Because I don't want to pass judgment on it by myself. I need all four of you guys to tell me all three of you guys to tell me what I think about this.
All right, so here's what we do: we save a few Patreon dollars, we buy some plane tickets, we go to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, we play this game.
Yeah, but bring a Switch to Ruth's Chris in Jacksonville. We order a bunch of porterhouses. We hang out for several hours playing Deadly Premonition, huddle around each other.
And pour
David
water
only
on our steaks.
David only orders fries.
Yeah.
No, I think when we went to Ruth Christie for your bachelor party, I got the calamari.
I beg to differ. So
God, I remember. God, my memory is shot. But there's one thing I do remember, and that's that I went to Ruth's Chris, and for your bachelor party, and I got the fucking shrimp. And like, what was I thinking? like God damn it!
I'm sure we grilled you about that night. But yes, Johnny, that is a what were you thinking? You're at Ruth's Chris. It's like the fucking scene in Big Trouble. Like you're at Joe's Stone Crab and you ordered a goddamn steak. So
I never get Big Trouble references from anybody. I'm so glad that just happened. Oh my God.
That's why we're here, baby. That's Big Trouble, the deadly premonition of games that were delayed by 9/11.
All right, so we're going to Ruth's Chris and we're going to watch Big Trouble. That's the new plan.
We're going to Ruth's Chris. We're going to play Deadly Premonition and watch Big Trouble simultaneously. It's
I'm thinking, you're talking about Big Trouble in Little China, and you just don't want to name the full title.
No,
nope.
I was like, there wasn't a crab shack.
Nope.
In Big
John
Trouble in
knows
Little
exactly
China.
who he's talking about.
Yeah.
No, Big Trouble, the Dave Barry book / movie.
Mm-hmm. The Tim Allen, Rene Russo, Stanley Tucci, Janine Garofalo, fucking Zoe Deschanel, Ben Foster, DJ Qualls, Andy Richter,
Johnny
Mike
Knoxville.
McShane, Johnny Knoxville, Tom Sizemore, Heavy D, Omar Epps,
and oh God,
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
No, what's
Everybody's
his
in
name?
that fucking movie.
He always plays a fucking cop. He was on
Anyway, it's all those people in a movie.
Yeah. All right, so I know
Anyway.
what my poll for next movie night is just Big Trouble 4 times.
It's just gonna be. Let's just watch Big Trouble tonight. Let's put it on right now. So anyway, Silver Nova, thank you for the request. What a request! I'm surprised to find this was not merely a horror game. I was surprised to find an insane soundtrack underneath it. So thank you for that, David.
Dennis
who are you
Farina.
talking about? Dennis
Dennis
Farina.
Farina.
Yes.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
God, he's
he's
good.
so good.
Oh,
I just
guys.
remember him bitching about the sports radio.
Yep. Oh, guys, yeah, we love Deadly Premonition. We love Big Trouble, and we're moving on.
Game 4.
All right, so this is another one of our fan requests from the Dudeness in our Discord. Let's listen to his trivia.
This game had an extended edition of its soundtrack released with hummed or instrumental versions of the entire track list.
Just skin and bones, nothing inside. Sleeping alone. and shine like the inside. I see the spine of the world. I know it's mine, twisted and tight. You always go walking on coals. Walk away slow. Feel the fire light your way to me. My siren song for you. I see the spine of the world, sparkle and shine like the inside. I see the spine of the world. I know it's mine, twisted and tight. I see the spine, so come with me. We'll fly right over, right over. Watch it break if we get closer, much closer. I see the spine of the world, sparkle and shine like the inside. I see the spine of the world. You know it's mine, twisted and tight.
Oh, I'm holding my answer, but I forgot we've got to. Okay, yeah, we've got to say them for this.
Yeah. So go for it, Johnny.
So
Let's
I
see
wrote,
what you got,
I
pal.
wrote Metroid. I don't know.
Of course, John. Famously, Metroid with so many vocal tracks.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
David?
David, you got one? You want me to do it? I'll do it first.
You go.
Okay. I said, based on that last song, Transistor.
My guess is also Transistor.
Uh-huh.
I said Transistor as well.
Oh, shit. Do we have a hat trick, fellas?
Let's find out.
Fuck you, Johnny.
No, Johnny, it's not a drawing of a dick. It is the game Transistor.
Oh, God, I got called out.
Proving that we don't listen to these ahead of time. Because, man, I mean, how fucking perfect would it have been had Johnny actually drawn a dick right there? Son of a bitch. But no, cool, man. Transistor. It's one of them super giant games. An ironically named studio. An ironically named studio because they make little indie games that everybody likes, but they're called Super Giant. That's what they do.
Oh, I thought you were like describing the genre, like it's a massive open world type thing.
Well, no, it's that's the thing. This is definitely a Souls-like. It's
is it like Hollow Knight?
Oh my God, David! How many ways is it not like Hollow Knight? I can tell you several.
That's why I was asking.
Hollow Knight being a 2D platformer with like Metroidvania and tight combat and shit, and Transistor being an isometric, just kind of slash them up. They're very not similar to Hollow Knight. That said, I haven't played Transistor. Jesse, did you play Transistor?
No, this is one I always meant to, and I still haven't.
I mean, wasn't this like kind of one of the first games that got Super Giant on the map? Like, because Super Giant, they've made some pretty fucking beloved indie games these last several years. They made this and they made Bastion and Pyre. Hades seems like a pretty popular game these days. People like that Hades. But did people play Transistor?
I feel like
I'm asking Johnny now.
I feel like Transistor is sort of the Oh man, shit. The Velvet Underground of video games. Like, not many people bought it, but the ones that did went on to go and make their own games or something like that, right? Like, not many people probably bought it, but the ones that did were influenced by it, much like they were by the Velvet Underground's, Banana album, whatever it was called. And
Johnny,
yeah.
quit while you're ahead.
No, yeah, sorry, dude. I gave you a fair shake on that. It wasn't happening. Like, yes, Bastion was the Velvet Underground. Transistor is Nico. The fucking not well loved, like tangentially related act. No, that's kind of the beauty of this one, guys. It's another Supergiant game, which means it's an isometric fucking slash 'em up type game, and it's cyberpunk-y, where Bastion was more like, so Bastion was their first game. I was thinking this predated Bastion, but no, Bastion was their first one, and you're the little guy going around beating stuff up while a narrator narrates the game. This one, like more like a tactical action RPG with cyberpunk shit. Like, sounds cool, as all Supergiant games do. I mean, they all sound cool. Hades sounds cool. I haven't played that, but I'm sure that's the most Souls-like out of any of them.
It's coming to Game Pass soon.
What?
That's right.
Transistor or Hades?
Hades.
Oh, okay.
Souls-like?
Yep.
Yeah. Everything will be compared to Dark Souls tonight. And then you got Pyre's really the odd man out of the bunch. Like, so, you got these three beloved ISO, slash 'em up fucking tactical games. And then you got Pyre.
Pyre's okay. It's like NBA Jam.
Right. But that's not what this company does. So, like, what's it doing?
Wait,
hold on.
Jesse,
I just want to go back.
Which NBA Jam?
The one when you're dunking fireballs into hoops.
Okay.
So you've got a bunch of like tactical fantasy cyber RPG isometric games and a basketball game?
Well, it's not really basketball, but it plays a lot like basketball.
Right.
So it's like a basketball like.
Yes. A basketball Souls-like.
It's an NBA Jam like. It's the Dark Souls of NBA Jam games.
Is it a
it's
basketball like?
No, because there's not really a whole lot of insults.
Oh, there really should be though. But yeah, so just Pyre being the odd man out. I mean, this company knows what they're good at. That's the thing. Pyre, it took them off the path. Like, it was an odd decision, but it's ultimately like a well-liked game. But like, you got Bastion, you got Transistor, you got Hades. That's the fucking superfecta of like one company making really good ISO slash 'em up games. So, Pyre being what it is, it's just there to make these games look even better. That's obviously what Pyre was there to do. It was just, it was like enhancement talent. Like, Transistor was like John Cena, and Supergiant was just looking to put it over all this time. And they fed Pyre to the machine to get people to like Transistor even more. And then Hades comes along. It's the head of the table, and it's it's just a really great game. These references are making perfect sense. David's got it. He understands exactly what I'm talking about.
I am on top of it as long as there are no follow-up questions.
It's okay. You don't have to be able to see this game, David. But yeah, it's I would like to play these games because they keep going on sale. I'm sure, like, that's the beauty of it. I'm like, oh, they go on sale on Switch. It's like $2.99, and it's like, yeah, they're on sale on Steam for like 27 cents. Like, there's no real excuse to have not been playing this game by now. But they're fun. Supergiant knows what they're doing. They know how to make a fun game. I got Bastion. It's fun. So put Bastion more of a cyberpunk kind of flavor, and yeah, sounds good. Give it to me for less than $10 and I'll think about it. So unfortunately, that's all I know about this game, is it through the lens of the company that made it and other games made by that company. I do like I look forward to listening to the soundtrack. Obviously, we got to put both the regular and the humming version of it on GTT radio. How could we not?
I know. That's a humdinger of a selection.
Indeed, Jesse. Indeed, it is. So thank you so much to his dudeness. Fantastic request. I think this was also requested by several other people over the last several years. It's been a game that's been in demand, so it's good to get it on the show. I'm glad that at no point did we bother to play it or learn about it, but cool game, cool soundtrack, love the vibe, and let's just keep it going, guys. What do we got next?
Game 5.
Alright guys, so GameSpot rated this game an 8 out of 10, saying that it's primarily a brawler, and a good one, that promotes teamwork instead of button mashing, but it's also a very hard puzzle game, one that challenges you to perceive each level, as well as the game's mechanics and characters in new ways. right, so who's got some answers?
I do.
All right. Let's take a look at 'em. Okay, so John says Streets of Rage 4 DLC, which is incorrect. Jesse says Streets of Puzzles, incorrect. And David has the correct answer of Full Metal Furies. This is Full Metal Furies, requested by Grimmery on our Discord this week. It is a action RPG that it gives me some real Castle Crashers vibes when I see gameplay footage of it. Like Castle Crashers, but with like 8-bit style characters, and you can level up and things like that. And yes, that's basically all I know about it. I'm not gonna lie, we had some technical issues like 10 minutes before the show, and I had to very quickly find a new game, so I don't know a whole lot about this.
It's all right, John. Nobody knows very much about this.
It looks pretty cool, though.
To be fair, you're what, like 5th, 6th in line? If only you had time to look up details about this game.
Yeah, it's a shame, man. We've only been on the air for what? I don't know, an hour and a half. Yeah. and that's the thing, Johnny. You're such an active participant in these discussions. You bring so much like factual information and knowledge to the discussions of all these previous games. Like, you're just such an expert on like Dark Souls and Transistor and Deadly Premonition that you were indispensable to the rest of the show. There was no way you could have possibly pulled up a Wikipedia page to prepare some bullet points about Full Metal Furies.
John, have you pulled up this game's Wikipedia page? It has nothing. It is useless for the show.
I mean, I haven't.
Exactly what I did.
And
then I started watching some review videos, like right before the show, and yeah, it looks like a fun game, and I definitely want to give it a try. It's got interesting looking characters, each with like.
It's okay, John. You don't have to want to give it a try. It can just not be for you. But Johnny, the key point on this Wikipedia page, it's made by Cellar Door Games.
Yeah,
They made Rogue Legacy.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Jesse likes Rogue Legacy. You're muted, Jesse. You've been muted.
Well, this is the first time I talked. So good for me. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So Full Metal Furies, it stands to reason, is also all right. Is basically the point. Wow, Johnny. Yeah, it's okay, man. Sometimes the actual information about a game is just not easy to come by when you're picking the game 5 minutes before the show starts. Yeah, you really shouldn't push yourself in that position. Though this game, it does look fun, man. I was confused because once you said it and I googled it, I immediately just started thinking, why isn't it Full Metal Furries?
That's every time I see the title, that's what I think in my head.
How are you gonna call anything Furies? Like it just, if you're making a game and you're thinking about calling it something blank Furies, make it about furries. That's how you fucking sell the game.
Or wasn't in Warriors they were called the Baseball Furies?
Fuck yeah. Make it very clear that it's a fucking game based on the gang, the Baseball Furies from the Warriors. And I'm buying it. That appeals to me. The furry shit doesn't really appeal to me. But if you make a Baseball Furies game, I'm in. So if this game were, street punks in New York in full metal armor, John Harrington's in. If it were people wearing fur suits and also full suits of armor and doing God knows what, David and Johnny are most likely in. So
you know what, guys? I'd like to do something here, very unusual for the show.
Don't put on your fursuit, suit, John. I swear to God.
I'm not going to put on my fursuit, suit, okay? No, we've tried that before. It never works. I would like to challenge Grim to come on the show and talk about this game a little bit. We've had her on before. She knows how to get on the show. So Grim, if you want to come on the show, it's open. It's ready to go.
Dude.
Yeah.
How absurd is this, John?
Yeah, it's incredibly absurd.
It's like a run-in.
We could totally have Grim and me on the show at the same time.
How is that going to work?
Absolutely.
How are we going to have David and
Yeah.
Grim on the show?
Yeah,
All right,
you-
David, you better speak your piece quick because you're about to get replaced.
You haven't thought this
No,
out.
I was just gonna say when you were talking about like the Warriors Furies, like when I see Full Metal Furies, I keep thinking of the female Furies from like Jack Kirby comics. I was like,
Of course.
I could get that. Yeah.
Right. But David, what if those characters were furries?
I mean, Mad
Made of
Harriet,
metal.
maybe she's got like animal claws, but
Mm-hmm. Metal animal claws, full metal.
Stampa and Lashina, like, no, I don't think they're furries.
No. Well, John, I don't know that your challenge is going to be accepted on this one, man. But if David does need to step out to the bathroom and then Grim turns up and gives trivia for his game, then so be it.
The game does, from the footage I've seen, it looks pretty good. It's I mentioned it looks kind of like Castle Crashers, but like with modern characters. Like you have like a modern sniper,
Well, oh, okay. I was gonna say you specifically said they look like 8-bit characters.
Well, yes, 8-bit characters, but like modern weaponry, right? Modern action.
It's
Yeah.
called an indie game, John.
You
They have
forget,
modern
John
mechanics and basic bitch graphics. It's how these games work now.
It's like, I thought you said modern. You forget, John hasn't played a game since 1993, so this
Yeah.
does look pretty fucking modern.
That's true.
Guys, they're putting games on CDs now. It's wild.
Yeah. Oh, dude, piracy is going to be off the chain.
I can't wait to tell you about this brand new console, the Neo Geo.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be dope. Anyway, no, I don't think we're getting an extra David for the show, man. Which is unfortunate, but it's all right. We'll make it. But oh no!
Oh, we're getting it.
Oh no!
Hang on, I gotta pee.
Hold on, guys. Let me switch to the real quick. Oh shit! I'm sorry. Let me switch back to 4-person layout. 5-person layout. Okay. Whatever. It'll just be broken on video. That's fine. Nobody cares.
Do you have Cult of Personality ready to play?
Yeah. GM Punk.
Yeah. It's the best in the world.
Grim, if you
Heard
say-
y'all were talking shit.
That's what happens.
Hey, Johnny, this is your segment
Talk
now, man.
shit, get hit.
Graham, why isn't the game Full Metal Furries?
It actually is. The second art is just very small.
Ah.
They thought they were gonna slide it past you, and
I know a thing or two
you were
about that.
too smart for them.
Yep. Sometimes you got a little R. It's just how it goes.
I am so disappointed in you guys.
So, out Wikipedia, what the fuck is this game, Grim?
So it's a 4-person beat 'em up, and it is very similar to Castle Crashers in its kind of general gameplay feels. But you play as a bunch of ladies that are trying to take out some vaguely Greek-inspired monsters. And there's like some like bullet hell elements, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So like me, Mork, Tasty, Tay have all been like playing a lot of it on Steam, and also Zeb. And I didn't forget you, I swear to God. But it's a hell of a lot of fun to play, like remote play. Like it is just like hop in. It's hard as hell though. It is very unforgiving, but like the monsters have really cool designs, and like the dialogue is super funny, and it's a blast to play.
It looks fucking cool. And now that you say that, yeah, I'm noticing in these screenshots the bullet hell elements to it. I don't know about beat 'em up with bullet hell. That's
Jeez.
Man, talk about a mess. Now, can you tell me something about this Go Cat?
Is that the little cat that comes around? Because I did want to mention that he is fantastic.
There appears to be a cat wearing a pilot's cap and goggles.
Yeah, it's just
And
if you're
quite
not moving
frankly,
along,
that's all I want. Yeah,
if you're not moving along fast enough in the level, he just floats by, just tells you where to go, just
what the
keeps
fuck,
moving.
man? How is the Wikipedia page not putting that front and center? Like, this is a game made by blah, blah, blah that also features an encouraging cat that flies by and pushes you. Come on!
Absolutely fantastic. There's there's an encampment that's like you're like in between levels. He also appears there, and you can beat him up if you want to, or you can just appreciate him.
No.
Just like,
Okay, hold on.
Look at this good cat. Look at him being a good cat.
I will press A to appreciate. That's
Yes.
Yeah, holy shit.
Also,
beat him up, A to appreciate.
another part of like the camping settlement is that you can swap out your weapons for musical instruments and just rock around your encampment, playing your musical instrument, mashing the same button over and over again.
All right.
That's super
cool.
There's a lot of great ways to grief your other companions in this game. It's great to play with friends.
Now, could you switch to your instruments during combat just to fuck with your team?
Yeah, like, you get a really good move in, just hit him with a flute.
Look, guys, I'm a bard. I'm a bard.
That's your taunt button. You fucking like blow up something, and then you just fucking dance around. It'd be good. They should do that. Well, shit, man. This Johnny, I can't believe the challenge was actually accepted. This is truly unbelievable.
You gotta keep my name out of your fucking mouth.
Okay, David, we will.
Oh, what's that?
What happened?
I think it just froze.
Okay.
She froze so bad.
Jeez. Man, someone screenshot that.
Yeah, I get it. She's out.
Yeah,
Let's get over to the next game. We love you, Grim. Thanks
Guys.
for coming. Thanks for the request.
I am like tea and watermelon. That was like the biggest piss of my
David,
life.
Will you fix your fucking internet already? What was that?
What are you talking about? My internet's
Nothing.
fine.
Nothing. Forget it, man. Oh God, it's gonna make that clean in podcast. Where's game 6? Mike Breen.
Do I have a game 6? I don't think I have one loaded up. Nope, that's it.
Nuts.
right, so he has another fan request from Taylor Y, or just Tay on our Discord. Let's hear what he has to say for his trivia.
Hey guys, it's Taylor. This game earned just over 37 times what the developers were asking for on Kickstarter, falling short of their next stretch goal, which was porting the game to the PlayStation 1.
Were you able to hear that one? It cut out a bit. Were you able to hear that okay?
I think we got
It sounded like it made 37 times what they were asking on Kickstarter, and they did not meet their stretch goal of porting to the PlayStation 1.
Yes.
Speak up, Tay.
All right, so let's see everybody's answers, then I'll play the reveal.
What do you got, Johnny?
I'll go first. I said Friday Night Funkin'.
Fuck, that's a much better answer than mine. I said Cadence of Game Jam, the non-existent game.
I said Friday Night Funkin' as well.
I also said Friday Night Funkin'.
Uh-oh.
Fuck me.
This is Friday Night Funkin', technically for the PC.
I'd also like to announce my fondness of that particular beer.
You know,
I'm on the board.
Yeah, good job, John. Way to go, man.
Oh, hey.
It's the little victories. You know, I probably should know what this is by now. But no, I don't. Have any of you other guys been Friday Night Funkin'?
I'm vaguely aware of it, but no,
Same.
I have not been Friday Night Funkin'.
I've seen some YouTube thumbnails floating around with the little lady in like a skirt, you know, looking kind of sultry, like she might be doing some Friday Night Funkin'. But I didn't know what it was beyond that. Honestly, if I see like, okay, this game's called Friday Night Funkin', and here's a sultry girl in like a mini skirt showing those legs, you know, with a little smile on her face, I'm worried I might be getting tricked into pulling up a game that I'm not into. You know, yeah. I have my sex here in the real world, guys. Not in Friday Night Funkin'. No shame to those that do. But no, it's
Okay,
it's not a sex
about to
game.
say.
Turns out it's not a sex game. Now that I'm looking it up, man, there's some distinctive arrows on the screen that make it very clear what this is. Johnny, you been Friday Night Funkin'?
No, and I should have been, because apparently this is the. Sorry. Bloop. No, and I should
Listen,
have
you
been.
drunk fuck. Have you been Friday Night Funkin'?
Sorry. No, and I should have been, because apparently this is an open source game, and like that appeals to me, right?
Yes.
Like, I guess anyone can just play this game if they have the code to it and can, make it run their thing. And somehow, like, I missed this, but like, it's born out of people from Newgrounds. It's got open source code. It runs on Linux. Like, everything about this is like the most Johnny game, but
yeah,
I completely missed this one.
And you're the only person who I've ever gone over to their house and played a like open source DDR type game.
Yeah.
So, that's even more in my like Johnny associations in my brain. So, shame on you, Johnny, for having not played this.
And I didn't even have a dance mat for that. I made you play it on a keyboard, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it sucked ass, John.
Terrible.
So I now recognize another reason I don't want to play Friday Night Funkin'. Like, you see those DDR arrows. I'm like, well, I sold my DDR pads years ago. Like, what am I supposed to do here? The answer is not play it on a fucking keyboard. It's, simply not the same. I'm sure that's what everybody's doing. Who on earth could possibly still have Dance Dance Revolution pads to play this game?
No, man, you don't play this on a keyboard. You play this on a controller.
Yes, like a normal person.
Isn't
you
that
get
how
that
you play
USB
DDR?
converter? Yeah, totally.
I play DDR with a guitar. All right, I got my Guitar Hero controller. I plugged it in and I play DDR that way.
Actually, I bet playing DDR with like the Rock Band drum controller would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, I bet it would be fucking impossible, David. like, are you kidding? That sounds horrible. Like, I don't know. My feet make somewhat like some kind of sense. The drums representing the arrows would not make any sense. I feel like it would just.
My feet move much better than my hands.
No kidding. That's a story of my fucking life, brother. I got great feet. But yeah. I can't imagine drumming to a DDR game, much like I can't imagine playing Friday Night Funkin'. Like, period. So then, based on the silence, I'm guessing Jesse and David have not delved into this game either.
No, actually, I haven't personally, but my daughter has played a lot of versions of this game, and she is insane. Like, when I look at like seeing her scores going up on these rhythm games, and she's using the keyboard, it blows my mind. She's fucking really good at it.
Good for her, man.
So
good.
That's my experience with Friday Night Funkin' is seeing my daughter dunk on fools online.
Wait, hold on.
Hell
Is it a
yeah.
head-to-head kind of thing?
Yeah, because it's like you're doing like rap battles, but you're doing dances and stuff.
See, okay, here's the information I need, because all I'm getting is cute Newground shit, DDR arrows, and like crazy music. So I don't really know what this is. But yeah, okay, you're rap battling people online, and it's a versus thing. That's even more dope than a fucking bootleg DDR.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I mean, and I love bootleg DDRs. Don't get me wrong. I had a great time over at Johnny's that one time. He made me play fucking open source, fucking shitty bootleg DDR. We loaded Bombs Over Baghdad into it. The arrows populated a screen at an unsustainable rate. It was great.
I think it was technically an early version of Step Mania, which I feel like Step Mania is like a bigger deal now. But back then, that was like nobody knew about it.
Right. Johnny fucking, call him Johnny ahead of the curve. Johnny Bleeding Edge. He knew.
I bought PS2 adapters and a PS2 to USB adapters and a PS2 like dance pad just to do all this shit, and then I never actually did any of it. It went up in the closet in my parents' house. I just folded it up, and I never actually used the goddamn DS-pad.
I mean, that's the story of my life with the fucking DDR, man. Like, I got into it briefly. Have I ever told that DDR story? I feel like I have at some point on this show, like way back at some point when we featured DDR. I got all the stuff you need to play, like DDR Max 2 on fucking PS2. And, it was when I just moved to Gainesville. I was jamming in the living room playing some DDR. And, I had 3 roommates, my 2 best friends and one of their sisters. And true to life, being an 18-year-old playing DDR, when the sister comes through and fucking like clowns on you for what you're doing in the living room, you just go ahead and put that DDR away. So yeah, one girl came by and told me I looked fucking dumb, and I was like, okay, well, that's the end of my DDR career. That's going in the closet in the old shame space. Won't be playing that again. Good times. But yeah, I am intrigued by this Friday Night Funkin'. Like I was intrigued by it before I even knew what it was. I'm like, okay, cute little, DDR clone. But now it's like, okay, no, hold on, head to head, arrow matching and rapping. Like, that's even more up my alley than fake DDR. So I gotta look into this, guys. We all gotta look into this. We gotta get, dare I say it, we should have a Friday night stream from now on where in which we Friday night funk each other.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, we funk upon one another.
Give me one of them funky beats.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is no one biting on this? No, you guys don't want to Friday night funk each other?
I want to funk all y'all.
I'll give you a funky
Jesse.
beat.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck are you doing?
You can't jerk off to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, John.
Yeah.
Play something sexy at least.
Of all the most basic beats you can load into Friday Night Funkin', yes, please give us the 6-second Battletoads pause loop, John. I've never won a rap battle more handily in my life.
Now you're just throwing sounds at us.
The fuck are you doing? I've lost my train of thought. You Friday night fucked me, John. The fuck?
A Wednesday night wank.
Yeah, exactly. What?
He's drunk. Get
He's
him
gone
away from
wild.
the soundboard.
Where are these coming from? Where are the... What?
At this point, you just gotta hope he hits the Game 7 button.
I know he doesn't. He's just gonna hit bonus game again. Thank you to Tay, for sending us down this dark path. Jesus, Johnny. Can you possibly transition us smoothly to the final game of the night?
Oh, absolutely.
What?
All right. So the trivia for this game is based on a prototype tech demo called Dragonfly, used to show off the system's new graphic capabilities. So while you all are writing your answers and getting ready, I do want to give a special thanks to the Blaffler, who requested this in our Discord. Play that hat trick sound. Everybody's right, and everybody says pilot wings. So yeah, this is Pilot Wings for the Super Nintendo, which somehow we've never used.
Man.
Yeah. Just like Dark Souls, man, we've got all this time without fucking using Pilot Wings.
And I'm kind of upset because there's the classic like plane music and hang gliding music. It's like, okay, that's the recognizable stuff. Let me see if I can find the weird songs like the end results and like the bonus game and whatnot. And as soon as those first few notes hit on, John was just, what? Like, oh, well, okay. This is a softball then.
Yeah, we're doing Pilot Wings tonight. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, there's no way you can hide it, man. At all.
David, you don't understand. I have this old iPod Nano, and it is dedicated to nothing but elevator music, okay? And the Pilot Wings soundtrack is a good chunk of it.
Yep.
I don't know if that's true, but knowing you, I think that it is true.
Yeah. Johnny needed something to listen to anytime he stepped into an elevator, regardless of the music that was playing inside that building. So he put on that iPod Nano with the elevator music.
Yeah,
we lived in St. Augustine. The tallest building is like 5 stories. Yeah. How long could you be in the elevator?
His whole thing was he had to be able to mask his own farts. And so he'd go into the elevator, he'd put on the iPod, he'd fart up a storm. Unbeknownst to him, it only meant he couldn't hear them. Everybody else in the elevator could hear them.
I was going to say, like, unbeknownst to him, iPods don't affect smell.
Right. So,
oh, no, these are noise canceling.
There's 4 things I always have on me at all times. 1, iPod Nano. 2,
noise canceling ass pods.
No. 1, iPod Nano. 2, aux cable. 3, screwdriver. 4, soldering iron. Okay? Like, at any moment, I will figure out how to plug my iPod Nano into an elevator sound system.
Solder my own ass.
See, this is why I was okay going last, because I don't have a ton to say about Pilot Wings, but soldering Johnny's ass, I think we could discuss that for quite some time.
Yeah.
Can we?
Sure we can.
Can we? David's like, I got a good 10 minutes on Johnny soldering his ass.
Yeah. David, please be our guest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at my notes like Pilot Wings. 2 minutes material, soldering asses. That's a solid 15 right there.
David, okay, listen, David, I swear to God. You tell me, you go find a local, like, open mic night, okay? Sign up. Tell me when you're signing up. I will fly to Chicago and watch you do 5 minutes about my ass, okay? Please.
I mean, 5 minutes might be like, I'd have to cut a bit because there's so much to cover. Oh! But yeah, Pilot Wings is cool. I feel like Pilot Wings should be bigger than it is, and I think the reason that it's not bigger is because this series exists to be a tech demo.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Like
first
Johnny's
game
ass.
was all
Yeah.
like, look at Mode 7. Pilot Wings 64 was like, look at 3D. And then Pilot Wings Resort was, look at 3D again. Like they've never made like an actual like deep Pilot Wings game flying around. Like they're literally just tech demos.
I mean, that's the thing though. They're charming tech demos, and I like them, but like it just means they're all launch games, and inevitably things come out and surpass them. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they're fun
And
tech
it's-
demos, but could you imagine paying $60 for a tech demo, right? Like, they're cool and
Yes.
all, but like, I mean...
Yes, I've done it.
Yeah.
It's called Pilot Wings.
64 and 3DS, John. Come on, pay attention.
Hey, where's your copy of Mario 128?
Right. Yeah. See, now I would pay $60 for a copy of all those like unrealized things they showed us like E3 and Space World. Like I would pay $60 for a playable copy of like that Zelda trailer that came in between Ocarina of Time and
He was
Wind
fighting
Waker.
Ganon,
I
and
s-
it looked all
I s-
like Dark
Fuck
Souls and
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, the Dark Souls of Zelda trailers. I'd pay $60 for that.
I still want to play Project Hammer, which was the canceled Wii game where you're just like bashing the shit out of stuff with a giant hammer.
Yeah, that sounds
God,
awesome.
yeah. I can't believe that never came out. It was the most Wii game of all time. Like, Shiggy was like, okay, I got this thing. You can swing it. I need some kind of idea to go with it. And somebody was like, what about just like swinging a baseball bat? He's like, no. We got Wii Sports. What's something else you swing? Notably swing. Oh,
My wife.
Wow! My wife, she's got this big old hammer that she likes to swing around, and that's what gave Shiggy the idea for Project Hammer. And I can't believe that never came out. Seriously, it's the most
They were
fun
at a
beat 'em up
tea
that never
party.
existed.
That's where Shiggy got the idea from one of his employees' poor domestic abuse problems.
Yep.
My wife, she beats me with a hammer when I come home late. Wait a minute, that could
Yeah.
work as a urban brawler game.
Exactly. What can we do that as a beat 'em up, but leave out the cuckoldry?
Yeah.
I think that would be very good.
we want kids to like it. So
Yeah. I want kids to like hammer your
famously
wife.
against cuckolding.
Poor Shiggy. Always on the wrong side of history. Anti-cuckoldry. But anyway, Pilot Wings is cool. I don't really
it's
enjoy the
charming.
Super Nintendo one all that much. Like, it's less fun than the N64 one, and way less fun than the 3DS one because it doesn't take place on Woohoo Island. But like, it's cool. SNES games with Mode 7 and flying planes and stuff is cool. I don't like being graded for how badly I land a plane. It's like, it's like that shit where like, I'll land a plane in this and I think I do perfectly fine. It's like, yeah, you got a bunch of deductions and shit. It's like watching the Olympics. Like somebody does a fucking dive and it's like, wow, that was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. And it's just like, oh goodness, that was bad. It's like, what? It was? Hold on. Like, I landed the plane. Everybody's safe.
I do dislike that in Pilot Wings when like you're balancing out, you land perfectly, you're like, oh right, that was awesome. C. Fuck.
What? I get that C is passing, but that was an A landing. It was smooth as shit, baby. Yeah. I don't know who we're trying to impress here. Shiggy? Like, shit. But yeah, so that's always been my sticking point with Pilot Wings. It's the grading. I just want to go out there and enjoy the flight and not kill anybody. And I feel like if I accomplish that, it's an A. But the game says it's a C. So I don't know. It's difficult like that.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't really have a lot to say about Pilot Wings because they're fun games, but after a couple hours, you're pretty much done with it.
It's true. Very true. Well, hell yeah, then, guys, we've reached the end. We've reached, the end of 7 games, and that means it's time. It's time to activate the calculating computer for the first time in August.
Calculating computer activated. Computers. Scoring complete. This game's winner is Jesse Moore.
No!
Hang on.
So
check the
We got a
scores on that one.
three-way
Why is it going to
tie.
Jesse? It's a 3-way tie. Yeah.
It is a 3-way tie, but
Did we not ask the fans for a fucking lightning round?
We need like a lightning round or a bonus game. Like we
Yeah.
need a tiebreaker.
I mean, I could come up with one in like 5 seconds if you need me to, but Jesse brought this thing with him tonight. It's called Champions Rights, okay? When you're the champion on Game That Tune for the seeding round, you get, if there's a tie, you just automatically bump up to the next level. That's how it works. Like, there's no tiebreakers.
No! I've been king before, and I had to see what the fuck is this?
Like, Dave, if you came in first and like Jesse and John tie for second, well, John would just come in third automatically, and Jesse would take it because that's champions' rights. You automatically get to bump down everybody.
What the fuck is champions' rights? There has never been champions' rights before.
Just because you didn't use them doesn't mean they weren't there.
Yeah.
You got to cash them in, man. And Jesse,
it's like PTO hours.
Jesse DM'd me before the show. He's like, "Hey, man, I'm called champions' rights tonight, no matter what happens." I'm like, "Fuck, all right, fine."
Well, no. Champions' rights just applies broadly to a fucking tie, or if there's no winner, then the champion retains or wins the match. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Damn it, David. He got us good, man. He fucking bamboozled our asses.
I'm gonna
as
have
champions
to.
are wont to do.
I'm gonna have to look up the GTT charter. I want to source this.
Yeah, man. Pull that thing out and unfurl it. We can.
And while you're pulling out and unfurl it, go look up the GTT charter too, and just double check these bylaws.
It's fucked, John. This is totally fucked. But this is right in line with this heel Jesse shit he's been pulling all year long. The sunglasses go on, and just the shenanigans ensue. So, congratulations, Jesse.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That means a lot.
I have to say.
It means a
yeah,
lot.
I know.
I mean, we have to recognize he's the winner. We don't have to be happy about it.
No, exactly. I'm just just playing the host role. So, what really grinds my fucking gears though is that now Jesse gets to choose his opponent for the next round of August Absurdity.
And I choose. Oh man, the Dark Souls of Game That Tune, Johnny.
Yeah, see, there's no surprise there. Whoever won was picking Johnny. This is oh god,
3
it's like a fucking golden ticket to the finals. This fucking win. Oh man.
Fuck you guys.
Don't flick us off, John. We're oh god, why is everybody booing me? I'm right. Anyway,
I mean, Johnny, you can get pissed at us and you can flick us off and you can say fuck you guys all you want, but we're right.
Or Johnny, you can fucking train, fight, win, and prove us wrong.
Yeah.
Like that is a laugh with a confidence I've just never even heard before on this show.
I've never heard that in my entire life.
Wow. So yeah, Johnny, you got quite a challenge ahead of you for next week's episode. It's gonna be good. Me and David are now pissed.
I think we're definitely gonna have to come up with like a bonus game, a lightning round. Like we're gonna need to break this tie.
Yeah,
because
you know,
clearly
we ain't
they're gonna
settling
go
on
to the
champions'
last round.
rights. You know, God, who booked this shit? How absurd! It's gonna be good. It's gonna be Johnny versus Jesse in a classic, enhancement match.
MDK.
Yeah, exactly. God, Jesse's gonna pull out the pizza cutter on his ass. And then the week after, it's gonna be me and David, and arguably the much more captivating match. But so we'll just.
But
see,
seriously, please stick around for next week.
yeah, but seriously, tune in next week. We need to keep these numbers up, or else we're gonna lose our sponsors. But thanks everybody for watching with us. Thanks everybody, for hanging out with us this week. What a show it's been. Thanks everybody. Thanks to everybody watching live with us. We're live every Wednesday night. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Search for Game That Tune. We're in your podcast devices on Tuesday mornings. Head over to Game That Tune or anywhere you get your podcasts and give us a listen there. We love you guys. Thanks to everybody checking out patreon.com/Game That Tune. It's the home for awesome exclusives. We've got Covered Up. We've got mixtapes. We've got GTT Gems. We do movie commentaries. We do all kinds of wacky shit. We throw you guys a lot of fun things. We keep the lights on at the 24/7 live stream at twitch.tv/GTT radio. And we really super appreciate you guys supporting us over there at patreon.com/Game That Tune. Got to give a special shout out to the super fans, of course, on Patreon: Alex Messenger, Lance Revere, Damian Beckles, Bradford Stevens, Daniel Perky, Taylor Wise, Sam L, Mork, Tasty, Grimmery, Phoenix Tier 2121, and Unsaddled Zebra, a fantastic group of patrons there at Patreon. And this is normally the part of the show where I thank everybody for their requests. And man, we got so many people to thank for their requests. So Johnny, thank the person whose request you brought.
Yeah, thank you, Grim.
Yep, and Jesse,
Sparty Cat,
David.
Thank you to the Baffler.
And thank you, Silver Nova. And then for those emailed requests, thank you, Mork. Thank you, Tay. Thank you, His Dudeness. A bunch of fantastic requests this week, and we apologize to anybody whose requests we didn't get to, but we would love to use them on future episodes or whatever. Just keep making requests. We love you guys. Hit us up in Discord or hit us up gamethattune@gmail.com. Hit us up with your most favorable Johnny tracks and your less favorable Jesse tracks for next week's episode. David and I would love that assist. Or you can find us on Twitter at GameThatTune, or find us individually there. I am at JGangsta187. You can find John Regan on Twitter at
JP Regan JR.
You can find David Fleming on Twitter at
EFD Fleming.
And you can find somehow this week's winner retaining the championship. Not that the championship was on the line this week, but I mean, my God, what a fucking week to exercise champions' rights. Jesse Moore, the Game That Tune champion, on Twitter at
Sega_legend.
Congratulations, Jesse.
Thank you.
So, what are your bonus tunes this week?
Oh man, something.
Please be real tunes.
Oh no, it's good. It's good stuff. One of my favorite battle themes in Final Fantasy is Clash at Big Bridge. August Absurdity is essentially a clash at a big bridge. And so we're going out with Random Encounters version of Clash at Big Bridge.
Fuck yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out, everybody. Lethal League Blaze is copyright 2017 Team Reptile. Dark Souls is copyright 2011 From Software Incorporated. Deadly Premonition is copyright 2013 Access Games Incorporated. Transistor is copyright 2014 Supergiant Games. Full Metal Furies is copyright 2017 Cellar Door Games. Friday Night Funkin' is copyright 2020 Ninja Muffin 99. Pilot Wings is copyright 1991 Nintendo of America Incorporated.